Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. I ain't put the hat on just yet. Not just yet. I'm gonna wait to Sunday. But the Heat went out there and handled business against the Atlanta Hawks. Went out there and played good basketball. Because the game is the base of the game was basically the epitome of the whole story of the Miami Heat this season. You have the lead, you're playing like a dominant team, and at times you look like a team that shouldn't be out there. The Heat had the lead, and what happened? The infamous, if you're part of the Heat Twitter, infamous third quarter. The third quarter always strikes, and it striked against us, but we held off. And we still had the lead in 9 points. But then this time, the fourth quarter blowout curse got us. The Heat has the most blown double-digit leads in the NBA losses, and when leading into the fourth quarter, which is 15. The Miami Heat has done that many times, but lost some games. Those again right there on a 10-game losing streak. So we kind of seen everything. We kind of seen everything that the Heat been doing all season, all in one game like that, keeping us locked in, keeping us looking like maybe something like a very good continuing team, and then maybe sometimes look like a team that need to be out the playoffs, need to be rebuilding. They showed us all of that in that one game right there, and got the victory done. Tyler Hero, big time player. Tyler Hero had what? 30 points, right? Yeah, because he had 27, then he had the other three. Yeah. He had 30 points. 30 points in that game. Played phenomenal basketball, went out there, handled business, and did his thing. People call him the boy wonder, but like I said on my short video, he ain't the boy wonder no more. He's Nightwing. You know, he's the main hero. He's going out there and playing tremendous basketball, getting it done for the Miami Heat, playing excellent out there. A true all-star. And last year, like I told you guys before, I was one of the people that said we need to trade Tyler Hero, not because he was bad, but because I feel like it wasn't enough. We need somebody who was a better scorer. Like Tyler was scoring 20 points, but we need somebody who scored a little more who took the games over. And what Tyler Hero do? You know, after Pat Riley called him fragile and this and stuff like that, he took over and he got the highest dribble percentage of his career. He's an all-star this year as well. He has the most points per games of his career as well. He's done everything phenomenal this year. His rebounds went up career high. His assists went up career high. He's playing tremendous basketball. Tyler Hero is going to be around and be a Heat for life. You know, he's playing good stuff right there. That's the type of player you like to have in your team, a guy who gets challenged and go out there and handle business and get things done. Look at Bam Adebayo. 17 points, 11 rebounds. I know at one point in the fourth quarter, he wasn't playing as aggressive. I think in his halftime he had like, 12 points, I think. So he really didn't score as much in the second half, but he did play good defense. Contesting things and doing different things as well. Yeah, Andrew Wiggins scoring 20 points. Yeah, he made me mad a little bit on that one play where Trae Young drove the ball on him like that. I feel like Andrew Wiggins got kind of froze a little bit on that first in cut that Trae Young did. And he cut back in, like that cross. He kind of beat him to the rim a little bit and used that offhand to kind of like create separation with the body. And then got up there and then laid it up on Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins missed the game-winning shot, the potential game-winning shot, and that led us to get to overtime. And then you see, of course, in overtime, Andrew Wiggins did hit some points, made some buckets, you know, made some shots and stuff, got some things delivered and stuff, and played better and well, and got things handled. But you look at, where my guy at? Where David Mitchell at? Davion Mitchell. You look at what he did in the fourth quarter, and look what he did in overtime. And some of the plays that he did and they made, of course, they're not come on the stat sheet. You know, the hustle plays, they go out there hustling, playing great defense and stuff. He played phenomenal. Overtime, he knows clutch threes that he hit, 3 of them, and then also just like hustling like that. Remember the shot he shot, and then he went out there, got his own rebound like that, and passed it back out, and then still hitting the shot again, two in that same possession and play. That's why you got players like that on your team. David Mitchell, I think his contract expired after this year. We traded for him, but hopefully definitely bring him back. Most definitely, he's one of those guys who just fit with the Heat culture, fit that toughness. Now, like not caring about the future, not caring about the past, caring about the present, trying to win now. We don't care about all the lottery pick stuff. Some fans were saying you should go out there and tank and lose games on purpose just to get a lottery pick of a potential player who might be good. How about we go out there and try to win now? How about we go out there and play the best you can? I'd rather be in the dance than be at home watching other people dance like that. So the Heat went out there, got themselves in the playoff dance, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what goes on. And the Cavaliers are a good team, you know, the #1 seed, of course. But I feel like I mentioned last time, weeks ago, I said the Heat do get in the playoffs. I feel like the best bet for us is to play the Cavs over the Celtics. Even though it hurt me to say it, the Celtics are too dominant. They're going to be in conversation again. And they probably gonna be in the finals again. I feel like no team. I don't feel like any team can beat the Celtics, but I feel like the Heat against the Cavs have a chance. I feel like the Cavs, it can be beatable sometimes because some of those guys on that team don't have deep playoff experience like the Miami Heat players do. So it can definitely be doable. So we can definitely see some things happening, some things kind of shifting a little bit. So we have to wait and see what the Miami Heat do in this matchup. Like I always say in the matchups, you want to make sure you go out there and win the first game. You go out there and you win the first game. You go out there and set the tone a little bit, and that you can get it done. The best game to win is the first one. When you playing as a road team, especially the underdog team, especially the Heat has played their play-in game, and they played this game right here, and then you got, of course, the game coming up to another, like basically a day after the next. That's too as well, so you kind of still fresh and kind of like still started up a little bit while the Cavaliers are sitting, resting and preparing for you too. So I think this right here is going to be good. It's going to be a good battle because the Cavaliers been probably planning for like the Atlanta Hawks maybe being there, the Heat maybe being a team they got to play. The Bulls, a lot of different teams they were kind of like studying a little bit, maybe planning for it. The Heat, we already had one option to play the Cavs. I know Coach Sparty has some things kind of mixed up, and it's definitely beatable, definitely doable as well. You can definitely beat the Cavs. So I think the Heat can probably find a way to pull it off. I'm talking from, of course, the fan perspective. I don't drink alcohol. I never drunk before in my life. Been sober forever. Never smoked ever either. But I have drunk the Miami Heat culture, and it's in my blood, it's in my veins, and it can't come out like that. So I'm picking the Heat to win this in 7. The Miami Heat go out there and win this in 7. You got to find a way to win 2 at home and 2 on the road. The first game is the best one to win. We've seen the Heat do it before. 2 years ago, what happened? When they played against the Milwaukee Bucks, went out there and won the first one on the road. The Milwaukee Bucks won the second one, and then what happened? He got back home. They won those 2 games, and then they ended in 5 like that. I ain't saying we ended in 5, but I thought the best bet, you want to win that first one, and then try to find a way at home to get some things done and try to change the tide a little bit. So we'll see if the Heat can get it done and see if they can find a way to win. But hey, it's very good to get in the playoffs. Very good to get in the playoffs. And Trae Young, good player, always clutch as well in the clutch situations. Hey, made a phone call, Pat Riley. Get Trae Young over here. Get Trae Young over here. Larry Nance and Trae Young. We'll give you Jamie. We'll give you Jaime Jaquez. And who else? Jaime Jaquez and some other stuff like that. You can have anybody but Bam, Hero, and Davion Mitchell. You can have anybody else like that. We'll give you some people. Trade them away. Give us Trae Young. We'd be cool. We'll definitely be cool. That'd be interesting to see. I'm still surprised that Coach Spo took Kelly Ware out. Can someone let me know down below in the conversation about why he did that for? Took Kelly Ware out like kind of in the fourth quarter, didn't really utilize him a lot. I feel like that would have been very good, especially in the inbound pass. The inbound pass when they passed the ball in the fourth quarter. If Kelly Ware was right there, a 7-footer who has athletic and stuff, kind of like blocking the inbounder, it would have been better to cut his vision off and kind of seeing things kind of like mixed up and Bam having a little help there at the rim. But for some reason, they did not have Kelly Ware play too much in there. And we also didn't see, of course, Jovic play either because they say he had a hand injury. They say he was expected to play Friday, but he was still out. Of course, he didn't play this game. Jaime is healthy. He scored 41 the last game of the regular season. 17 for 25, played very good basketball, but only played 1 minute against the Bulls and played 0 minutes today versus the Atlanta Hawks. So I don't know if he'll get any playoff minutes or not, but I hope Coach Spo don't play and get too in love with the small ball. We've seen this story happen many times. We lost the finals to the Lakers, we lost the finals to the Nuggets, lost the conference championships as well, playing too much small ball. Now against the Cavs, you might can get away with it a little bit because they are kind of like similar in instances, but I feel like the Heat does a good job playing Bam and Kelly Ware the entirety of the time like that. Keep those guys like that. And you Bam and Kelly Ware, Hero, Davion Mitchell, and Wiggins should be your final lineup right there to get things done like that. So that should be the final lineup: Hero, Davion Mitchell, Andrew Wiggins, then Kelly Ware, and Bam. That should be the final 5 right there. Get things done. I love Haywood Highsmith. He's cool and all, of course, but I feel like you need to have Kelly Ware out there instead like that. So we'll see if the Heat can find a way to adjust things and get things done. Because Cavs offensively is very good, but defensively you can definitely. Now, another guy, Mobley and those guys like that too, of course, who's a good defender, but you can definitely exploit some stuff, of course, and create some mismatches. But offensively, you need to make sure you own it. I feel like Kelly Ware and Bam being the double rim protectors and being the guys who protect the rim and kind of creating havoc. And you might have Davion Mitchell on Donovan Mitchell. Guarding him like that, probably most likely on ball defender versus him. They might mix some things up a little bit. Maybe Darius Garland might put a longer defender on him. I would say Andrew Wiggins, but sometimes Andrew Wiggins have his moments where he be tripping. He was doing today at times, but Haywood Highsmith could be on ball defender against him, a longer defender, kind of creating a little mismatch versus him. So we'll see what the Heat kind of do. But overall, good win for the Heat. You're in the playoffs. You have a chance. My Steelers couldn't win the playoff game. My Mercury, couldn't win the playoff series either. Got whooped by the Lynx. Can my Heat do something? Can my Heat do something? I need one of my teams to win something. It's been years. The last time one of my teams won a championship, I think it might have been the same year. I think the Mercury won in 2013. The Heat won in 2013, right? I think, when they beat the Spurs. So, yeah, it's been a little while. My team, the Mercury been to the finals. I think that one year they played the Chicago Sky was 2021, I think. They lost against the Chicago Sky. My Steelers, I haven't been to the Super Bowl since I was like 8 years old, 8 or 9 years old. Well, actually, I did it back 10 years old. The Super Bowl 45 here in Dallas, and they played against the Packers. They lost like that. Black Eyed Peas performed at halftime. Yeah, they lost. That's the last time I seen the Steelers in Super Bowl. And then look at the Heat. The last time the finals was, I think, 2 years ago in 2022, 2023 season, and the Heat, lost in 5. So can somebody do something? Do something. Give us a little hope or something. We'll see what happens. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe for more content. I might do a video probably in the morning as well with my preview before the games, or I might just wait till the games happen and do reviews after the few games. I might do that instead because I have more content. I'm gonna do like probably shorts or like quick videos maybe after some of the games that happen tomorrow. It'll be a lot of good games, so look out for that. I think the primetime game, of course, is the Lakers versus the Timberwolves. It's gonna be on during WrestleMania, so I'm gonna be watching a lot of things. I'm gonna be watching that, watching WrestleMania. I'm going to movie theaters later that night too to go see Sinners as well. So I love horror movies. Any horror movie that come out, I'm watching, of course. And I seen a lot of them, the bad ones, the real bad ones, and the real good ones. That goddamn what movie was that? The Monkey? That movie was weird. I was like, it kind of followed the book. You read the Stephen King Monkey book. I'm not rambling now, but it kind of followed the book, of course. But that movie was a little weird. I was like, I didn't really like it. It was alright. It was like, not the best movie right there. The last great horror movie I've seen, I think, was Smile 2. Smile 2 is very good. I like that one. The first one was very good too. But Smile 2 was the last great one I've seen like that. The storyline, everything was kind of perfect and stuff with everything going. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Center is going to be very good. But hey, I'm going to be looking at all the basketball games, keeping you guys updated and seeing everything kind of going together. And yeah, that's all I got. Peace out.